What is up, YouTube? Live via satellite here, and today we are discussing Kingdom. But before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement, don't we? Yes, that's right. We have finally become 100-man commanders. Yes, we finally got this channel to 100-man commander status. And listen, I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm really actually shocked to the point that I actually had to do a double take because I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. And it's pretty funny because I made this channel to make one video, okay? Literally one video. And it's really funny because look, all right, this is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. All right, ready? I'm going to tell you right now. So, 6-7 months ago or whatever, I was reading One Piece one day and a light bulb came. I had a eureka moment. And I had come up with this theory that I thought was just so amazing. All I could think was, I gotta tell somebody about this theory. You know what I mean? I had nobody I didn't have a YouTube channel, so I wasn't gonna put it out there or nothing. So what I did was this. I was watching somebody else's YouTube video. And at the bottom of their video, I put my theory in their comments section. You know what I mean? So the YouTuber responds and he's like, yo, that's pretty dope. Do you mind if I use that for a video? What? Do I mind if you use it for a video? Go ahead and use it for a video. Shout me out. You know what I mean? So I was so soup. I'm like, yo, this dude's gonna do the video. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see it. But guess what? The video never came. I was like, what's going on with this guy? So eventually I was like, you know what? Nah, man, I gotta get it out there. So guess what I did? I made the video, and it was the first video I made. It was a One Piece video. How Luffy gets back his missing tooth and longer gear fourth. That's the title of the video. So basically in the video, I'm telling you guys, yo, Sanji's gonna use his 99 recipes because it's no way that Luffy's gonna just walk around with no tooth. I'm sure to give him a longer gear fourth and everything. You know what I mean? And then this happened. Yeah. They drunk milk. I was mad. I was mad about that. I was so heated. But guess what? Me wanting to make that one theory allowed me to make this channel. And after that, I started making a few Kingdom videos. You know what I mean? Got a couple subscribers. And yeah, I just kept going from there. But it's just funny to think I would have never made this channel if I never even had that idea for that theory. You know what I mean? But in retrospect, it all worked out pretty good, I'd say. And I can't even begin to tell you guys how much fun it is to be able to talk Kingdom, One Piece, or whatever with you guys in the comments section or on Twitter. And yeah, by the way, I do have a Twitter now. I'll leave a link for that in the description below. But yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate every single person who subscribed to me, and I appreciate that you guys like the content, really, for real. It really means a lot to me when I get all the compliments about how much you guys like the reviews and stuff. Actually, keeps me motivated to make even better stuff for you guys. But most of you guys are here for some Kingdom, so let's talk some Kingdom. So today, in honor of the fact that I had to do a double take when I saw that I had 100 subscribers, we are going to be talking about 4 panels in Kingdom that actually made me do a double take. So at number 4, guys, we have Baggio's Horse Riding School. Now, if you know Baggio, he's the right-hand man of Yotanwa, and he's actually a fan favorite character. And he's pretty much known for his overall abilities. He's one of the strongest characters on the Mountain Tribe. What people love about this character is just that he's pretty much just badass. And one of the coolest things about Baggio is that he rides a horse with no hands. Not slow, not just trotting with no hands. No, this guy is going full speed, all out, no hands. And he just sits there like a boss, both hands crossed. This is one of the greatest things about this character. And for the longest time, I believed that Baggio was the only character in Kingdom that did this. But then, one day I just happened to be reading some Kingdom and I had to do a double take. So during the battle aside, when we first get the reinforcements from Yotanwa, and she's like, it's time for a bloodbath. And we see the Mountain Tribe go in for an attack. You see Baggio in front of the group leading the way, hands crossed like he always does. And you're like, wow, there he is, Baggio. He's about to go in. But then if you take a closer look, you actually see 2 other guys in this panel with their hands crossed going full speed ahead just like Baggio. I was shocked when I saw this. I couldn't believe it. But this does not take away from the badassery of Baggio, because I'm sure these guys aren't as strong as he is, and in fact it adds to it, because I'm sure these men came humbly before Baggio asking him, "Baggio, sir, could you please train us to be as badass as yourself?" And Baggio, being impressed by these men's burning desire, he took them under his tutelage and taught them how to ride the way he rides. And that is the absolute and only explanation I can accept. It just is. Now at number 3, guys, we have Ko's subliminal diss. Yes, that's right. This panel actually made me do a double take because, if you ain't know, Ko has better subliminal disses than most rappers. And what happens in this panel is that Ace was just coming to, get a little bit of information from Ko about the Queen Mother and Royai, but Ko really didn't have any information to give him. The Queen Mother was pretty much coming out of a period where she was laying low for 2 years. And Ko's excited to find out that the Queen Mother is back around because she wants to introduce her to her granddaughter that she hasn't met yet. But Ko couldn't stop there. She had to throw a little jab. And she says, well, after all, she is the Queen Mother's first grandchild. Ah, wait, there's the other boy too. And the reason this is important is because the only reason Say has all these women in the palace girls and all that is basically so he can produce an heir, okay? And we already know that the other child was born first, and we already know that the other child was a male. So basically the Crown Prince Fusu, which means that the mother is probably now queen or in line to become queen, because as we saw in the past with Sekio and his mother, when his mother was pretty much in line to become the queen, as soon as Ace showed up and he became Crown Prince, his mother became queen. So you mean to tell me that Ko doesn't know about basically the prince and the future queen? No, so Ko saying that actually just was saying to say that she doesn't even acknowledge their existence, which really makes me curious to what type of relationship she has with the other woman, if they have a relationship at all. And it makes me wonder, will we ever actually see Prince Fusu and his mother? Because, to be honest, I hate to say it this way, but we're kind of seeing the story through the eyes of the side chick. And Say knows what she's getting at because his face in the next panel says it all. But Say does what any man in this situation would do. He deflects and he says that's true. But you can see he has thoughts. He's talking about it in his head like first grandchild, huh? But he's not saying it out loud because he's got bigger fish to fry. He's got other problems on his plate. He can't add baby mama drama to the list. So at number 2, guys, we have Tojo's stress ball. So a stress ball is like something people squeeze to take the tension off, to take the edge off. They use it to calm themselves down, or if they're feeling anxiety, but it can also be used just for relaxation purposes or just to think. But in chapter 517, guys, we see that Tojo has his own version of the stress ball. And I think it was pretty easy to miss because most people, myself included, were like so distracted by Roboku versus Tojo that you really didn't pay it too much mind. Now, as disgusting as it may be, we all know that King Tojo is most happy in the presence of little boys. But in stressful situations, it seems that Tojo needs to call upon the services of the queen. And what she can bring to the table are pretty much her breasts. That's right. I had to do a double take in this panel because it seems as if Tojo uses the queen's boobs pretty much as stress balls. And I mean, this doesn't just happen in one panel. It pretty much happens during the entire conversation that the king's having with Roboku. So it appears that Roboku actually owes the queen some thanks because her boobs were actually able to keep a stressful situation from getting out of control. Alright, so at number 1, we have Kingdom's version of Tupac. Now, you guys know the deal. We always have like conspiracy theories like Tupac's alive, Elvis alive, whatever, whoever. You know what I mean? But Kingdom also has their version of this. And the character that people think may still be kicking around is Muta. And it all starts with this panel right here. First, we basically get one of these assassins who's spying on the queen and Roei. You know, he's trying to get evidence about what's going on with the two of them. And he actually sees that they have children. So he's excited, man. He's about to go back to Rishi, tell him the information and everything. But before he does, he gets hit in the neck with a poison dart. And you just see him kill over, you know. And who do we see? Well, we only get a glimpse. But in this glimpse, it appears that the person is wearing garments similar to what Muta had worn at the beginning of Kingdom. And this actually made me do a double take because I had to go back and realize that we never really actually saw Muta die. And Muta actually is a very suspicious character because when he was talking to Ten, he was actually giving her a lot of inside information about Ryo Fui, about his plans and motives. Which leads me to wonder, why would Muta, who was actually working for the Sekio army at the time, know so much information about Ryo Fui, unless maybe he was some sort of double agent. And that could kind of explain why he's in this panel right now taking out this assassin, basically working for Ryo Fui. But yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens with Muta if he eventually does make a return to the story. So anyway guys, those were my 4 panels in Kingdom that made me do a double take. Thanks again guys for making me do a double take at this 100 subscriber milestone. Please leave a like if you guys liked the video, and feel free to share, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.